If you are involved in a motor vehicle crash, whether you're driving a car, a truck, or even a motorcycle, and your car or motorcycle is damaged, aside from having the vehicle or motorcycle repaired, you may be entitled to what's called a claim for diminished value. For instance, if your vehicle say is worth $25,000 and perhaps it sustains $10,000 in damage, of course the insurance company is going to pay to have the vehicle repaired. And during the time that the vehicle is being repaired, you are entitled to have a rental vehicle, or you may be entitled to a loss of use claim, which means that during the time your vehicle is being repaired, that you are compensated at perhaps $30 per day for the loss of use of that vehicle. It's one or the other. If your vehicle is repaired to your satisfaction and you get it back, in most cases your vehicle has now sustained or has incurred what we would refer to as a diminished value or a diminution in value. This means that because the vehicle was in a crash, despite being repaired and is in the same condition, the vehicle will be tagged. Whether it's an auto check or a Carfax, that damage will show up on the car's history. When you go to sell the car, you would have to disclose it, or perhaps if you trade it in, that would be determined, or the inspection by the dealership, whoever you're trading into, they would be able to find out about the repairs, and of course they are going to offer you much less because the vehicle was in a crash. So we have experts that we use that will inspect your vehicle, look at the repair bills, do a market analysis, and come up with an opinion as to how much your vehicle has diminished in value as a result of being in a crash, being repaired. Because we all know that you take two vehicles side by side, one has been in a crash and repaired and the other hasn't been in a crash. The one that hasn't been in a crash is going to be worth more money. So it's important that before you settle up on the property damage that you make a determination, talk with your attorney, something that we do in all these cases to determine whether or not there has been a diminution in value. And this also comes into play if the damages are substantial to your vehicle. The rule of thumb is that if a vehicle sustains 70% or more in damage, that is, it's going to cost at least 70% of the vehicle's fair market value to repair it, typically that vehicle will be totaled out. And then you will be entitled to the actual cash value. And that is determined by doing a market analysis, whether it's on the internet, going in a newspaper, and going through and finding a like vehicle, that is same year, make, model, same options, same condition, mileage, and it's not what it's being sold for, but what you can buy it for. And what we do is we will conduct an analysis and survey, whether it's in the Phoenix area, throughout Arizona, or the Southwest, whatever it takes, to come up with a fair market value, an actual cash value that is the value that it will take you, the money you need to replace that vehicle. Again, it's not the ask price, but it's what it can be bought for. So for instance, if a private party is asking $16,000 for a motorcycle that's very similar to yours, the question is, after negotiations, what can it be bought for? And that would also apply at a dealership as well, as we all know that there is a fair markup on the value of vehicles.